Good morning. It's November 9th. Back out in the cotton field once again today. Still searching for that elusive good day. I've only had one or two of them in the last 8 days where we run all day without any problems. So anyway, got some more beautiful weather. Definitely unseasonable November weather. It's definitely pretty breezy today. Probably going to give Kelly, Zach, and Carter fits with the module tarps, trying to get them on the modules when we pull off. Those module tarps act like a big old parachute sometimes. So anyway, we got about 44 acres covered yesterday. If we can get another 50 or so covered today, leave us with a real easy day tomorrow to get done. Luckily, it looks like the rain chances have been greatly diminished for Tuesday night and Wednesday. I think they've only dropped it down to a 30% chance of rain. So hopefully we'll be able to try and get this cotton picked real quick next day and a half, 2 days, and be able to transition, go get the rest of our wheat planted. Got a good looking forecast the rest of the week. Sure would be nice to get all the rest of my wheat planted, especially in this unseasonably warm weather. Hopefully get it off to a little bit quicker start than what we normally get this time of year. Anyway, I'm gonna get this finished getting this picker serviced, crank it up, and go pick some cotton. Well, let's get this going again today. I hate it when cotton sprawled out everywhere. It makes it hard to pick. Hard to get it all up. It's kind of doing a crappy job in places. I just got through with lunch. We're still rolling on along real smoothly. Got about 5-6 acres left in this field. We'll be moving on to the next field. Still on track to get done tomorrow at some point. However, just got off the phone with a dealership who's fixing my combine. Not real excited about that situation. They've been working on it as they get time. Of course, they got a lot of other combines to keep rolling, and ones that don't need big repairs like mine tend to get higher priority, so they keep as many machines rolling as possible. But I'm not exactly sure at this point when I'm going to get my combine back. Now, hopefully, this weather holds out. Hopefully we'll be ready to start cutting beans this weekend. We'll be done with the cotton picking and wheat planting, but I don't know if I'm going to have a combine or not. Well, I don't know if I'm going to have my combine or not. We got several other options, neither of which I'm real excited about. We could lease the same combine again for another 14 days and 50 hours at a cost of $10,000. But really don't want to do that because I've got a combine that can cut the beans. It's already paid for. I just need to get fixed. And it's been at the dealership for well over a month. We can also hire somebody to custom harvest our crop. There's several people that are either done or real close to getting done. I'm sure someone will be happy to come in and step in, make a little extra money, get our crop out. But with 500 acres, that probably cost me, depending on what someone charges, probably cost me somewhere between $15,000 and $20,000. It'd be more expensive than the leasing of the combine, but it also saves some on the fuel cost, so it wouldn't be that much more expensive. But we planted the crop, we maintained the crop. I want to harvest the crop myself. I don't want to pay somebody coming here to do it. I want to get it done myself. So, really not sure what route we're going to take. The lease combine, it's still sitting in my shop. They haven't come and picked it up. We did spend all that time getting it cleaned up to go back, so if we do wind up leasing that combine again, it's kind of going to be wasted time, but oh well. I don't know what to do. The best thing will be if the dealership would just buckle down, spend the time that they need on my combine to get it done and get it back to me. That's what I really like to see happen. I don't know if that's going to be the case or not, though. And just to clarify, I'm not talking bad about the dealership. I'm real fond of the dealership. I've had a real good relationship with them. I know that they've got pretty much an impossible job during the fall, just trying to keep everybody's machines going. You know, everybody wants to be priority number one and get back in the field ASAP. And I mean, you've only got so many technicians to go around. So I mean, I understand how big of a juggling act and how tough it must be for the service manager. So I'm not criticizing them. But at the same time, my combine's been sitting up there for well over a month. You know, you would think at some point in time that my combine would have been on the list long enough, it would be priority number one. Carter's on the module builder today. Don't think he's too happy about it. This is supposed to be his last day in quarantine before he heads back to school tomorrow. Oh, well, we got moved over to this little 6.5 acre field before we go to the last 40 acre field on the farm. This cotton is also Delta Pine 1646, and for whatever reason it doesn't seem to struggle. Now it does have a little bit of a skippy stand, but it grew off normally. And that's what 1646 can do in a good year. Make some fantastic cotton. It gets big, bushy, and puts on a lot of bolls. Next last field of cotton harvest. 53 acres to go. Can start to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Got 40 acres in this field and then 53 acres in another farm down the road. Like we're finally experiencing that mythical good day that we've been wanting for a while. We've had a real good day of running, no problems. Cotton's picking good. Been pumping the modules out, getting acres covered. So far we're sitting on about 43 acres for the day. And it's only 6:30. We got another couple hours to go, so looks like we're going to be set up for a real easy day tomorrow when we finish it up. Hopefully tonight's the last night I've had to turn the lights on my cotton picker. No, I really hated it when they moved the time change up from, I think it's middle of November to October 31st. It really sucks for farmers who still got crops in the fields. Now it's getting dark at around 5 o'clock, and by the time 7 o'clock rolls around, you feel like you've already worked half the night, and it still ain't quite time to go home. The only benefit to the time change is that the dew dries a little bit earlier in the morning. But short days and harvest do not go well together. But unfortunately, when you drag on into November, it's what you got to deal with. I can tell you one thing that I am really ready for, and that's one of Kelly's home-cooked meals. I haven't had one of those in seems like forever. Of course, she's been out here every night with us, either on the module build or the mobile buggy, working hard. We've had a little bit of fast food. We've had some frozen pizzas and a few other things. My mother-in-law has helped out and made us some taco soup a couple of nights and a couple other things. I'm ready for an early evening, and when one of Kelly's home cooked meals. Maybe some Bennett steaks or a roast, mashed potatoes and gravy, just anything other than what we've been having. Well, surprise, surprise, we actually had a real good day today, no problem. We're on our last batch of the day, so it's about 8:30. Once we fill this basket up, I reckon we're going to call it a day. So far, we gotten a little over 52 acres done. We've had a real good day's running. We got another 12 acres on this farm to do tomorrow, then a 13-acre farm, and that should wrap us up on cotton harvest 2020. So unless something drastic happens tomorrow, we should get done well before dark. I'm almost tempted to ask them if they just want to run until we get done tonight. We can probably get done, I don't know, about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, but we really don't have any rain forecast. We don't even have a combine yet. So I reckon we're just going to call it a day and have a real easy day tomorrow for once. Last basket of the evening. Alright, I reckon that's about as good a place to stop as any. Don't worry about dumping it, and I don't think we're going to clean out the heads tonight. We're going to have a pretty easy day tomorrow, so if it's okay with you, I just assume go home a little early tonight.
I'm down for whatever you want to do, boss.
How's everything standing on fuel?
Buggy's got just a hair under half a tank. I think John Deere on the builder is going to need a splash of fuel. I think the loader tractor is going to be alright, and then whatever you and Roy are going to need.
Alright, I'm going to make a pretty big chunk tomorrow. I'll go ahead and stick a few gallons in here. Look at those clouds rolling in. Well, it looks like I'm gonna get that home cooked meal after all. Seemed like Kelly put a pork loin in the crock pot this morning before she came out to the field, so she's gone home to make the size. So getting done filling up fuel, and I'm gonna go home and have a nice home cooked meal, something I've been looking forward to for a while. So anyway, I'm gonna end this video right here. Be sure you check back tomorrow and see the conclusion of Cotton Harvest 2020, or at least what I hope is the conclusion of Cotton Harvest 2020. Thanks for watching. See you later.